Welcome back to Limbus Company Daily Mirror Dungeon. Last time we did a bit of a W Corp build, and this time the updates actually come out now. It's a new week, which means there's two new things, that being daily login. Simple enough, you get 100 lunacy a day, but on 2 of the days of the week you just get some tickets instead. And that's the same for the same 3 weeks. Nothing too big, just a little thing to hold us over, I guess. It's good enough. Don't need anything too fancy. And also, Dante's Notes, which just kind of contains like a bunch of lore stuff, and they're going to be adding more every day. Probably not going to be... I might look at it eventually in the series, but like the thing is, by the time this video comes out, it's going to have yet the previous day's stuff in it. I'm probably going to try and, if I can get to the position where I can record like at the right time in order to actually have the things from that day in the recording, then I will, but if not, I'm probably not going to bother with the Dante's Notes. But yeah, stay tuned to future episodes for that stuff. Whoops. And I figured I might as well continue with the whole thing of retrying previous builds. But near Pierce, sure, I'll just take the stake. And I'm gonna try doing She Association again. Could go well. And I feel like the previous time I did it, did not go well. Everyone died like at the exact same time, and then I proceeded to solo the rest of the dungeon with I guess not technically solo, but I proceeded to clear the rest of the dungeon using Grip Faust and Mariachi Sinclair. And let's switch back to Gregor. Why not? But Karen for a little bit. I guess I could switch back to Dante at some point, but he doesn't make clock noises, so what's the point? See, what egos will we be able to use? Because something I remember about Chi is the fact they've only got Wrath, Envy, and Lust across all three. I think it's like the only like trio of units of like the same organization that actually only have the same 3 things. Okay, we can use Body Sack though, which is probably the most important one, so that's good. Just a really strong ego overall. Okay, that guy has 3 HP. I think top guy is not quite dead. They're both staggered and going to die though. Let's go over the Lust chain. Yeah, overbreathe. Nice. We've got this one in the bag. Thank you, Gregor. He says as I've already killed everyone. Truly incredible. See, this takes just Lust. So this one's also one I could use. Well, maybe it could go well. And how much Lust do I have? Oh, that's a fair bit. I mean, it's equal for all 3. So it's not like particularly good stuff for Lust. But that's fine. I should probably just go for this, I think. I get 2 out of 3 of these passive. In haste by Rathras the next turn for Dawn, so that'll effectively be 1 haste for her. And after taking damage from attack, deal 10% more damage, which is not going to trigger it. Oh well. Okay. That catch breath just killed that guy. Actually, the other 2 are single coin attacks, so they're not going to kill. At least one of them got staggered from it. There we go. This should finish it off. Yep. Nice, nice. And we'll do Ishmael here. Okay. My mouse is being a little weird. Hopefully that's fine though. And I mean, either person or healing. And I'll just take another person, why not? What would be good here? I'm trying to think about passives. And you know, not a lot of passives come to mind. Hung Lu's passives are pretty much all just sanity stuff. Otis has some buff passives, but I don't know if any of them are the types we need. Rhodion's definitely gonna have something. Sure, I'll take Rhodion. Let's see what some of her passives are. Gambler. Oh, Gambler is good. And it only takes 5 owned wrath. Might just take that. Oh, that's a weird. Huh. These are different types. I don't think I noticed that. I didn't realize there were any passives that didn't use the same resource for both the support and normal passive. Well, it does nothing for us because it's Gloom, but I have the most HP to damage to... Nah, that's not good. And enemies defeated apply haste and damage up to out of most SP. And I think default Rhodion's probably pretty good here, just making it just dealing more damage with that. And because we'll be high sanity for probably the entire time, it'll work well, I think.
목표인가요? 손쉽죠.
It's out with the most HP, which doesn't synergize well with this stuff with the association, because they like having low HP, but there's always going to be at least one person with the most HP because of how it works. That guy just got annihilated by the flashing strike. That guy's staggered and the other guy's almost dead. Yeah, let's go for that. Okay. Clean enough fight. And now we get a level up for Heathcliff most likely. Yep. And now time for first floor boss. Everyone's pretty much max sanity now. So if we can build up the Wrath for Gambler, that'd be very useful. What does Ardor Blossom Star take to use? Definitely like Wrath, Lust, and possibly something else. But if it's heavy on Wrath, which it might be, that could... I guess it would synergize poorly with Gambler, because we don't want to spend our Wrath, though. Oh, that just straight up staggered him. Okay. A little silly. This guy's probably gonna die here. I highly doubt he's gonna survive this turn. Yeah, I think this Extreme Edge just straight up took him out. And... one more attack coming. No, not another attack. It got eaten. Oh well. And this guy dies. 9 HP, so then this... yeah, this will do it. Nice. Clean, as they say. Multi-target. Do we even have a single mass attack on this team? Our only mass attack is going to be Helipole, I think. Not worth it. Blunt damage, not worth it. Just take Tomorrow's Fortune and hope we get some good stuff. Let's see. More passives. Who's got good stuff for Wrath? Envy. Or Lust? What's his support passive? We'll take a look. I mean, he's got 5 people, so there's probably going to be at least something useful here. I think one who's Shallow Grip's probably going to be the best thing. I don't remember what his support passive is, though, but it might be good. Oh, this is going to be Gloom, yeah. And let's see, what does this consist of? These SB deals more blunt damage, further boost their blunt damage. Okay, so literally nothing good here. Okay, I'll take this just because it's, like, best, I guess. Bestest. Okay. Sure. We don't need another person, at least as of yet.
최선을 다해보지.
Alright.
방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
That's a little bit of damage.
그 누구도
We're
볼
going
수
to get
없게.
staggered here.
아까처럼만 해.
But
그럼
that's
이번 전투도 쉽게
fine.
勝리할 수 있을 거야.
Reverse She Association, so we kind of want our low HP.
아군들이
If they deal a little bit of
재정비를
damage
해보는
to
게
him,
좋아.
which they will not do, then he could lose all the stagger threshold. Oh well, he'll do a lot of damage to self-damage eventually, though. So I'm not too worried. Overbreathe. Nice.
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
다음은 침묵을 안겨줬죠. 완전한
That one, that attack's got such a funny animation. That she gets deflected,
완전한 침묵.
but then she succeeds. I mean, it still does damage. It just looks like she failed to land a hit. And she's tired because of She Association. That's the lore. Wow. Can I do either of these? Can't do that one, and definitely can't do that one. Oh well. That's fine. Oh sure. I'll take this more damage. Let's lose SP, that's fine. They'll be fine.
목표인가요?
I'm sure of it.
손쉽죠.
Theo.
최선을 다해보지.
Alright, okay, he's defending,
방금
so
벌레 말은 듣지
you're
않다는
gonna take a
사람
one-side
누구야?
attack, but that's it. That should be fine. And just go for this, I think. Is he gonna stagger himself? He's gonna stagger himself, isn't he?
가자. 아까처럼만 해.
Did he not?
그럼 이번 전투도
Is he
쉽게
under the
쉽게 갈수
stagger
있을 거야.
threshold, though? But just self-damage can't do it or something?
탱고더. 아 옛날 버릇이. 적사살 좋아.
Oh, yep, he sure is under the stagger threshold through that. Interesting. That does mean if we finish the fight, he's gonna... If we do finish the fight, I think that means in future fights, as long as he doesn't gain any HP recovery stuff, he should still have no stagger threshold.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
I'm gonna get a big lust chain here, don't mind if I do.
그래, 데려가자.
Nice.
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
Strike was effective. Good, stay focused.
다음은 침묵을
And yep,
안겨드리는
there he
완전한
goes.
침묵.
Alright, still pretty clean. I think the thing is, whenever you do get levels, I think it'll change your HP ratio or whatever. Yeah, let's see if he's gonna be still below the stagger threshold if we give him a level. Definitely not. No, it just gave him a bunch of HP there. Oh well.
목표인가요? 손쉽죠.
That's fine. This means we kind of got to focus on leveling everyone up to max sooner rather than
힘내게
later.
해보자고.
I mean, Slash is better here, so I'll go for that. And then Heathcliff's gonna get staggered.
그
That's
누구도 볼
fine.
수 없게.
That guy's at
유효타
5
좋아.
HP.
계속 집중하지.
Oh, he didn't get staggered? Somehow. He's on the edge though, so
한 방 먹였네.
he's going to.
이슬을 모아서 뚫어보자고.
Sure. Why not? Funny.
악인들을 해치우세나. 이보게! 수프 한입 하고 가시게!
Unloads her soup. Okay, nice. So I think this turn should still be fine. We've got more coins than them now,
우리가
so
우세.
it'll be
서둘러 끝내보자고.
easy.
그래, 데려가자.
완전한 처리했어. 침묵.
You see the passive walking the line of death is funny because It's like she's walking a boundary of death, if you will. If you will. Oh yeah, this is very doable, that's right. I remember that now. Costs a lot of resources though, so up to us whether or not we actually
이번엔
want to
어떤
go
짓을
for
한
that.
악인들이요?
And K-Corp guys.
응원하는 게 도움이 되긴
That's
하려나?
fine.
힘내긴 해보자고.
Hmm. Better here. And catch breath, I think. And like
그
that.
이들을
Yeah.
볼수 없게.
I think we won't get a big lust chain then, but I think going for like the mini wrath chain's probably better. Just because then Heathcliff wins his clash. They resist it, which is unfortunate, but it's all good still. Yeah, sure, why don't we go for this?
악인들을 해치우세나.
Might as well. We'll get a good body stack off. These guys are weak with blunt.
이 안에 담아주지.
Was that enough to kill? No, he had 80 health, didn't he? Yeah, oh well. Okay, and this will stagger this guy. And stagger plussed him too. Nice, nice. Healed a bunch, but that's fine.
악인들을 해치우세나.
Okay, is he gonna self-damage himself into stagger here? No, so I guess he just doesn't.
죽을 것 같지? 어때? 죽을 것 같지?
Jamie's still got leveling to do.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
There we
악인들을
go.
해치우세나.
타겟
Very nice. Victory. It's as simple as that. Now we get level ups. Okay, everyone can get a 25 here. Choose an ampule, yeah. You get 25. And you get 25. Okay, there we go. And there's probably going to be a level up space on the next floor. Because I don't think there was one there. Yeah, which means it's going to be one on the 3rd floor. And then, so that means as long as we go for that, we're going to be guaranteed to have everyone at max level.
최선을 다해보지.
And
방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않는다는 사람 누구야?
they are going for one attack this turn. Incredible. You guys resist both Lunt and... Lunt? Lunt. No. Go insane. These guys resist both Lust and Envy, but they are weak to Wrath.
그래, 데려가자.
This could still be fine. We've got some Wrath attacks.
다음은 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
한방 먹였네.
Okay, that guy's staggering, the other two are going for attacks. Who are they going for though? Okay. This guy's going for Dawn, and this guy's going for Ishmael. Alright, this should do it. I guess I could have gone for Telepole there, just for a little mass attack, but... Oh well. Too late. Catch breath, that staggered him. And that guy, oh, that guy lives. But this will finish off this guy, so just one guy left and he's got barely any HP. And finish him off with the Overbreathe. Victory. It's exciting because I think today is gonna be when Breath of the Wild 2 releases, isn't it? I think it'll be 2 afters after this video's been posted. Yeah, at least in the US. I'm sure it'll already it's already out by the time I'm recording this in like some areas. But Coffee and Cranes definitely. We've only got 3 types of resources. Ryosha is healing. I don't think we want that. I guess we'll see what Otis has. It's all gonna be like, yeah, this is Sloth. I guess we could actually trigger that because we've got Coffee and Cranes. Sloth, yeah. And... yeah, okay, I'll take G-Corp Head Manager for the buff that we could get. Because we just need to own for Sloth, which I guess will happen with enough time. Thanks to Coffee and Grains triggering probably every turn. Alright. Gonna have to take a lot more fights than I'd like. I mean, I'll actually want to put one of these guys on my team. I don't really want to, though, but, like, I think it may be necessary to survive. Oh, who knows? If things go wrong, then I will. Might as well try just these three for a little bit more. Yeah, because you can always get guys like this, which... oh, that's awful, actually. I'm sure everything will be fine here. Oh, actually, she got to attack first, at least. So that's good. But now she gets hit by this, and she gets stagger plus. Or just normal staggered, and that's it. That too. You go for that. Then we've got a couple attacks going through. Should be fine, though. Kinda wish they'd lowered Ishmael's HP a tad bit further. But oh well. And he actually got the kills there, nice. And that guy is barely alive. What does that passive even do? Something about giving himself more charge or something, I think? Something to do with the charge. I don't know. Nice. Yep. He's dead. All dead. We had to take, even against those guys, we took quite a bit of damage, though. We may want to invest in a meat shield. Sloth or blunt, no. Bleed. We've got some bleed, at least. Now we can get everyone max leveled. Nice. Please. So I guess I'm gonna look at like the Heathcliff here because he's like right there. And then it's it's a slight increase. I didn't expect as much though. I think just sticking to the very bottom's the best plan here. This is a challenge fight though. What can the challenge fights even be here? Like either G-Corp Manager again, or like the one that's got a bunch of Kanto 2 enemies, or like maybe Guido. We got this, we got this. Overconfidence, a slow yet insidious killer, but we got this. These guys, okay. Oh, this might honestly be fine. He can take a hit. How good is this? Decent here. Then can you take a hit? I mean, you'll have to. System. Ah, great. These guys both resist the wrath. Unfortunate. Go for the person with the higher speed, though, just so you can actually clash in a reasonable time frame. Oh no. Wasn't enough to stagger, though, because it was a slash attack. Still, it's scary to lose a clash like that. And this will stagger at least. And then I think Ishmael's gonna get staggered in return, but that's fine. Body sack. Egos are really nice against the Inquisitor dogs, simply because, I mean, it only counts attacking them once despite doing a lot of damage. Okay, not quite stagger territory. So we can counter all these. Excellent. Okay. they really want you dead, which isn't very nice. You can, yeah, you can't deal with this guy, but you can deal with both of the others. Which one should you overbreathe? Overbreathe that guy, because I think that'll just kill it. Then you can dual strike that, and then flying sword one of them, and flashing strike the other.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
After this turn, we will have, even though one of them is going to be unstaggered, we will have 5 speed die over, also no matter what we find. And chances are the Sloth Pekatule, or not Sloth, the Gloom Pekatule dies here.
차릴 수 없을 것이오.
That guy didn't quite die, but he's close enough, honestly. That's 1 HP and 1 bleed. Alright. You like that? You can flash against that. You need a dual strike? You probably do. You can go for that, and then we can hit this guy with that. And this should be fine. Top dog will be staggered. Bottom dog is not taking enough hits in order to actually gain enough instincts to go berserk.
너도 이 안에 담아주지.
Nice. Oh, a little close.
완전한
Did I not
침묵.
flash against that on accident? Huh. I definitely meant to clash against that, I think. Probably. Guess I'm not as confident as I thought I was, but
그 누구도 볼 수
oh
없게.
well. Something definitely went wrong there. And that is 9 attack because of body bag and the fact that so many people died last turn. Sure thing. And now we just level up the others. Sure, I'll take G-Corp, why not? Take your Ebony Stem. We'll probably bring her to that fight, just for safety. Ooh. We don't want the level ups though. Oh, this is a debuff though, right? Just for one fight though, but still. We should have taken the
그냥 눈에
levels.
보이는 거 다 박살내면 되는 거지.
This fight should be fine. Abno fights aren't the issue. It's the normal fights that are the issue. Because we've got much less control there. Snake guy. This guy... Oh, he's actually going for attack first turn. Wacky. Nibble's gonna do like nothing. It might still stagger though. You're getting hit by 2 attacks. I gotta see what's like the least worrying. Oh, it's definitely grind. Yeah. Then we can just do like a little bit of this, and that should be fine. Need to be more careful about using Heathcliff's self-damaging skill. I think he's getting a little low. But that was also like barely any damage, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, Photopia, that's like the bad one. I think that and like the actual Ardor Blossom Moth are the two that you gotta be careful of because you get debuffed for a fight.
죽을 것 같지?
Should be fine. Tango down. Oops. Old habits die hard. Enemy defeated. Good. He's very silly. He's such a silly guy. There we go. That'll do it. Should take out all of them. Well, as much as I can take out all of them. Snake Man's gonna live. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. Next turn, we'll just have to take him out, actually. And yeah, we can just kinda hit him with that, even if he's been staggered. That's fine.
정신 차릴 수 없을 것이오.
This means we're all low HP and getting all sorts of buffs. That wasn't enough to kill, which is unfortunate, but it's, yeah, it's fine. Just go for it. Just be a bit smart, though. Self-damaging skill isn't here, I guess, but,
악인들을
always
해치우세라.
take it slow just in case.
타겟 제거.
Now that Hong Lu and Yisung are getting new egos, I think Heathcliff's one of the. I think Heathcliff and Ryoshi are the only two that are only gonna have a single ego. Or single unlockable ego, I guess I should say. It's hard to count, though. And yeah, we'll take Otis for this one fight, and we'll just probably just make her defend a bunch. Just serves a little bit of a meat shield, because this could be N-Corp people, which would be awful. Okay, yeah, this is a good fight to have an extra person for. It wouldn't have been too bad, because we'd only be down one person compared to them. Nice, nice. These are N-Corp people, so our slash attacks, which consists of almost all of our attacks, aren't going to do too much damage. Counterattack's a little scary. Yeah, I like that. Don't really want Heath to take any more damage right now, so he can just not deal with the counter guy. And yeah, that was able to stagger. Heathcliff would not have staggered with his attack. That turned out pretty well. Oh yeah, don't spend your HP. Don't use that. This is lost instead, because then we gain the ego resources, after all. Nice, that guy's staggered. These two are unstaggered, but they'll be fine. Alright. That guy is... Flying Sword should stagger him. Yes, sir. And, yeah, this should finish it. Even if that top guy resists slash, there's enough attack coming his way that he's dead, yeah. He got staggered too, so that definitely helped that process. And now we get another ego gift, and then we can fight the boss of the floor, and we're only gonna use 3 sheep people for that. No need for Otis. Whatever it is, I'm sure these guys can take it. Heathcliff is 33 HP. Oh, Bronze Bull. Oh, that was self-damage. That a little scary, but we got the coin, which is yeah, it's a little good. Oh, I almost went with D-Corp head manager again, which wouldn't have been good, but I guess it would have been fine because they could have just restarted the fight without her. Headless Ichthys. It's been a while since why is he using so many attacks to start? That's the only scary one. Because I think, are you weak to Gloom? Yes, that's why. The dual strike's dominating though, so that should work. And start the body sacking early, I think. Let's see, what should you go for? The sack? Inflict bind? That's not the scary one. It's the ones that inflict power down that are worth worrying about. Ishmael's probably going to deal with that one, I think. Which is weak to Wrath. Alright, this should go well. Nice. Blossom Star. Yeah, a lot of damage. I think that just straight up took down that fin. Oh yes, it sure did. Oh, and it's using it again! Because of the coin! Alright. I didn't see what she was attacking with it. Oh, it's the same arm, it looks like, based on that icon? Yeah, I think so. Anything else probably would have taken less damage because they weren't staggered. And yeah, the body sack goes off, so Heathcliff's gonna get the power up next turn. Ineffective, that's fine though. Still staggered it. Okay, breathing sack, that's fine. She's almost under half HP. You're never gonna taste dirt if this keeps up, right? We are fine. What do you mean? It looks like got staggered. Tail is almost staggered. Hit the tail with a flashing strike, I guess. That'll finish it off. There, and... oh, yes. You can use a telepole here, I think. Yeah, this guy's weak to pierce, so this will go well.
각인들을 해치우세나.
Nice.
어때? 죽을 것
A little bit of self-damage from that, but it took out the tail.
도입하기에 성공했어. 계속 몰아붙이자고.
He's gonna reuse Flying Strike, yep. The body's almost taken out. Or staggered, I should say. Telepole, this should stagger the body.
전부 찢어버리겠네.
And I think Helizek is just gonna die to Ishmael, yeah. Got like 40 HP left. And we've got a Flashing Strike on our way. And because she's below half HP, it had 4 coins, which was enough to kill, because the 2 coins wouldn't have been enough to kill. Incredible. Very clean run. We only needed an extra person for 1 fight, and we honestly probably would have survived without Otis for that fight. It was just more of a precautionary measure.
어둠이 캄캄할수록 빛나는
The
별이
brightest star
탄생하지.
is born.
바로
So true.
지금처럼 말이오.
Yeah, 0 damage, took 2 damage. And, yeah, I mean, Dawn did the most, which is to be expected, because she Dawn's the director of She Section 5, so it makes sense that she's a bit stronger, even if they're all the 2 stars. And we get more nominal Ego Shard crates. Battle less experience, some lunacy, the usual weekly rewards. And I get some of these. So I just get a bunch more of those too. Love to see it. Just gonna start building up for whatever comes next. Probably those new egos. And time for our daily extraction. See what shards we get. Oh, 2-star to start. Nice. And Dawn from the general. How many Dawns are we at? 217. I had like no Dawns before this start for this new extraction, I think. A little another 2-star. It's probably gonna be a Honglu one. Yep. I think I've got a fair bit of Honglus. Yeah, that's nice then. Let's see, are we gonna keep up the streak? Yes, okay. And Heathcliff, he's also got a lot, I think, yeah, over 300. And for the final one, the event, or not the event one, the targeted banner, and yeah, that's the 1-star, fair enough. 3 2-stars though, that's pretty good. It's like 10% chance for 2-star from each one, I think, roughly. But yeah, that'll be all for this time. Yeah, decent. I mean, this week's update, nothing big, just to hold us over a little bit for the next 3 weeks. And yeah, Association's cool. It's probably like one of the most interesting organizations to like run like an only run of, simply because of the fact that they exclusively have 3 resource fin types. And it's one that's actually like decently useful, because you can still use like Body Sack and Art of Blossom Star with it. But yeah, that'll be all for this time. Thank you for watching, and yeah, bye.